We are very happy to invite Principal Meenakshi Khandelwal to our College Dunia platform to share her views in a campaign named Thoughts on Education, where we take thoughts of the dignitaries about the education sector and what their career has been through and what your college is offering to students. Okay, so can you start with giving a brief introduction of yourself, ma'am?
Yeah, sure. So I am Dr. Meenakshi Khandelwal. I am working with Darshan Dental College and Hospital as a principal and professor and head in the Department of Prosthodontics. I have completed my graduation and post graduation, that is BDS and MDS, from Government Dental College, Indore, Madhya Pradesh. And since then, I am working with Darshan Dental College. It's over a period of 15 years I have been here. So I started with my junior most post, that is the post of senior lecturer, and with all my promotions now I am heading the institute.
So the first question would be when you came to Darshan Dental College. So what was your vision regarding the college?
When I joined this college, I had just completed with my master's degree. So I joined here as the junior most staff in the department, and that was the continuation of my learning process. So definitely, I had seen Darshan as a topmost institute in Rajasthan and a very good renowned institute in dentistry all over India. So I was quite happy to start my career in this institute. And I had never foresighted that I would be working with the institute so long. So I always thought of working as a good academician here and learning during this course.
So, ma'am, how far have you come, like in implementing your vision, what you thought for the college, and being the principal now? So, how far have you come?
Yeah, I started as an academician in the department. So teaching always had been my passion. So gradually, as I progressed year by year, I started entering up in the department administration process. We underwent a number of dental council inspections, then college events planning, academic curriculums, examination conductions. So gradually, over this period, I have seen the advancement also in Darshan, because that was a time we had started with the PG courses, and now we are an institute having established postgraduate courses in all the 9 branches of dentistry. And since then, there was never a look back. We have always advanced in our training, in the patient work, in college functioning, and all the services we have been given to the students and the society.
Being the principal of the college, what is your philosophy on leadership?
As a principal, I always believe on demonstrating. So, set an example first for others to follow. So, whatever is our policies, we start following them at our end from our department, and then we carry it out forward for the institute. So, you have to be a part of the team to make the team work. You cannot lead as a leader, you have to move with the team. That is the philosophy we are following here.
So, ma'am, regarding your institution, as you know, like the curriculum in India and Western countries is very different. So, like right now, the education sector is preparing students for competing at global level. So, how can a student who is coming to your college is prepared for these challenges?
Now, as far as dentistry is concerned, there is not much difference into the dentistry being taught in India and overseas. Okay. More or less, it is about the practices being carried out. And most of our students, they have, whoever has applied to work in foreign universities, to apply for further courses or practice, they are excelling. Means we have a good number of alumni with us who are settled abroad. So none of them had to face any problem with respect to their baseline graduation, which they have done here. They have to take up the exams in the foreign countries, and they are excelling in that also. So as far as curriculum, there is not too much discrepancy in the Indian scenario and the overseas. It is just the acceptance of the degree which is being given in India in other countries. So some countries like UK and Australia, they are directly taking up the students. They have to just clear the entrance examinations there, and then they can get registered to practice. In US and Canada, they have to take up 1 or 2 years of further studies before they are eligible to practice in the country.
So, ma'am, can you just tell us about what are the courses and what are the entrance procedures for students in your college?
Yeah, so we are offering two courses. We offer Bachelor of Dental Surgery and Master of Dental Surgery. That is a post-graduation course. So for Bachelor of Dental Surgery, the eligibility for candidate is 10 plus 2 with biology as the main subject, physics, chemistry and biology, and minimum 50% marks in these subjects. Plus, they have to appear for an entrance test, that is NEET eligibility test, conducted by the NEET board, and then by the ranking system, they are allotted the colleges. That is the entrance system for BDS, Bachelor of Dental Surgery. Now, BDS is a course for 5 years, that is 4 years, which include for examination after every year, first year, second year, third year, and fourth year. And then we have 12 months of internship. It is a compulsory rotatory internship where the students practice in different departments. Then they can take up further courses like Master of Dental Surgery. Now, Master of Dental Surgery can be done in 9 branches. Now, many of the people are not aware about further branches. They think dentistry itself as a branch of medicine. So, how come dentistry is going to have more branches? We have 9 specialization branches in dentistry pertaining to different treatments being offered. And for these, there is again a NEET eligibility test which is being conducted. And by the scoring, the students opt for different branches in different institutes. And then they can take admission through this entrance examination. There is no direct admissions to colleges. It is only through these entrance examinations they can enter in BDS course and post BDS in MDS course.
Okay, wonderful. So, ma'am, how does the curriculum of your Darshan Dental College ensures the best practice in the industry?
See, we always focus on all-round development of our students. Now, as far as the academic curriculum is concentrated on, it is being devised by a central organization, that is Dental Council of India. And based on the protocol set by the Dental Council of India, we have been conducting the theory and the clinical and practical training of the students. Now, apart from the academic part, we organize activities time to time for students, which include about academic activities like scientific presentations, the poster competitions. Then we conduct continuing dental education programs, which are either lectures by faculties from all over India and abroad. These are even conducted with hands-on demonstrations and plus live training sessions to students. So this is as far as their academic enhancement is concerned. Apart from this, we have co-curricular activities including sports activities, other co-curricular activities. We have annual events for 1 week where we concentrate only on co-curricular activities and enjoyment. And otherwise also from time to time we organize different parts of these events for students. Now our concern is bringing up good dentists. We never target on giving degrees to our students. And that is the first thing I tell every student when I address them during the orientation program, that I want all of you to become a good dentist, because if you have entered the college, it will take more duration dentist, so everybody has to become. But you target on learning it well, apply your knowledge to the clinical science, because we are dealing with patients. And patient care is not only about reading, it is about understanding, being concerned with the patients, learn the skills to diagnose their diseases and treat it well. So we are focusing on all aspects of training to our students.
That was very genuine remark on your behalf, ma'am. Because as we also know, most of the institutions these days are just there for making money and everything. They are not genuinely caring about the students and whether they are actually gathering what they are taught. So, as you mentioned yourself, you focus on actual development of the students. That's a really wonderful remark. So, in your college, many students might come from like other states and other areas also, right? So, how do you inculcate them into your culture, and like how do you help them adapt with the surroundings?
See, this has never been a problem because kids, when they come to us, when they come for BDS course, they are of age group of 17 to 19 years. And at that point of time, they are quite adaptive. So we do not need to put up much efforts. They themselves mingle with each other. So we never face this problem of finding difficulties in students from other parts. In fact, we have had students from Jammu and Kashmir also. We have students from Northeast also. We have students from far south also in the institute. But they all mingle up well, and the teaching staff and the administrative staff in the college is promising for all the students. The hostel facilities, the campus environment which is being provided is quite conducive for good development and healthy relations for the students. So we never faced any issues regarding students from other parts of the country. They all have gelled and now they become a part of the Darshan family. We never call it as Darshan College when we are with our students. We call it as Darshan family because we feel it like a family. We are the senior members in the family and the students are like our own kids. We are guardians to them here. So this feeling is always there among all the staff members and the students. So that is a very good environment being present in our campus.
I was about to come on that question, like how do you maintain healthy relations in your college? But you have mentioned yourself, so like it's really good to know. So, ma'am, like what are the greatest strengths of your college? As you see, like being a principal, what are the greatest strengths of your college?
See, the greatest strength of our college is the staff here. And I would like to mention here that we have the most experienced staff. In most of the departments, we have staffs who have been working here for more than 15-20 years of their career. So all the head of the departments, they are themselves developed the department. They started as the novice here and now they are heading the department. So they have seen all the developments, the way the dentistry have changed. We have always kept us uplifted. We never look back that what was done 20 years back or 15 years back. We look up what is presently being done in dentistry and we are improvising our to the next step. The second strength in our institute is the always an enthusiasm and acceptance to improve and update. We have been updating ourselves from time to time, and everybody is making a team effort. So the third important strength is the team effort. When I say we, I mean the total staff and students working in Darshan. We work as a team for any cause here. So that is the strength here. The fourth strength is the management, which is always promising to us. The trustees, the advisors are here. They have always been a source of support to us in any endeavor we are taking up. So they are encouraging us for betterment day by day. They support us. They give us the back strength for taking up every new aspect in dentistry we want to. Then, if you would have ever visited Darshan, the campus, the infrastructure facilities here is A class. So these are the major strengths in Darshan. And plus, I should always say that we are supported by a good team of students also. Our postgraduate students are a team which is very much efficient and which is providing good treatment procedures to our patients, and definitely the undergraduate students as well.
I personally haven't been to Darshan College, but like me and my team would definitely want to come and visit your college if possible in future. Definitely, we will come. So, like, ma'am, would you give like again give a brief about the alumni cell and the placements of your college?
The placements as such, when we speak about medical sciences, so placements in dentistry is with concern to the practice, right? So most of the students who pass out, they end up in their own clinics and practice. Some of them might be attached to corporate hospitals and practice there. Those who take up post graduations, there are students who have taken up into academics. So it is, I'm proudly saying that many of the alumni, we are having PG since last 12 years. So our students, they have reached a level of professors now. So that is one good aspect. Then we have many students who are settled abroad and they are practicing there. Means I have not found any students who is sitting at home. Abroad
That's
also
a
they
good
have
thing
taken
to
up
love to
academics
hear.
and practicing also. So we have students concentrated in all part of India, abroad also, in many academic institutes. Now, when we plan for examiners, we have a good list of our students who are professors and associate professors to invite them as examiners to Darshan. So that is a credential to Darshan that our students are excelling in academics as well. And practice also, they are doing very good.
Okay, ma'am, so wonderful. So, is there something you would like to tell to the students which they might not like understand from searching about your college online or anywhere? So, like, is there anything personally you want to tell to students?
Yeah, I would definitely mention to the students who are pursuing dentistry as a career that dentistry is actually a very good branch to take up. And as far as the Darshan Dental College and Hospital is concerned, it is one of the prime and refined institutes in Rajasthan and all over India. The facilities provided, the training provided is one of its best with all the experienced faculty here. So, because when the students check for data on internet, they can see the campus, they can see the other things, but they don't visit and see the actual work being done here. We have been treating all types of patients with dental ailments, and we are an institute which is always targeting for improvisation every day. Our target is always to step up, even with small steps, but we always target to step up.
Okay. So, you have been with the institute for a long time now. So, what challenges do you see the college or the institute is facing right now?
Um, as far as the present day is concerned, the dental institutes are facing challenges with respect to admissions in undergraduate curriculum because the awareness in society is not much. That is one challenge. Otherwise, the day-to-day problems and other things, we don't call them as a challenge to the institute. And another important thing is dentistry is advancing at leaps and bounds. So we are trying to keep up the pace. So that is a challenge which we are able to overcome every day, and we are progressing with the pace as the dentistry is progressing all over the world.
So, ma'am, according to you, what should be the priority of Darshan Dental College in coming 5 or 10 years in future?
According to me, the priorities which are today the same priorities, we are to improvise and work for the benefit. See, we are an academic institute, and plus we are also a place where we are treating patients. So we always target on providing better facilities to our patient, better healthcare treatment to our patient. That is one target which we always take up. And secondly, improvising our academic standards. We never stop. We are planning always to improvise the standards of the treatment we are providing and the training we are providing.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, ma'am, this is the last question. Like, any suggestion you would want to give to the current youth? like the students who are about to pursue their graduations in future, or what we call them as youth of India. So any suggestions
Yeah.
or anything you want to tell them?
Yeah, one thing I would like to tell the current youth is that now there are many avenues open for every candidate. So they should explore whatever best suits them. And secondly, once you have selected, persevere. You follow it up till you reach the top. Because people now they have started saying कि dentistry में बड़ा saturation है और any XYZ field की इस field में बड़ा saturation है. But the thing is top is always vacant. Saturation हमेशा नीचे के लोगों के लिए होता है. The people who have the aim to reach the top, they have a position for themselves. So whatever field they decide, it is not only about dentistry. For the current youth, whatever field, whatever they want to be, pursue it, but perceive and be determined to reach the top. Don't leave it in between, because the thing what I have sensed is the students lose interest. Now it is with the youth. For few years they follow one passion ki oh I am passionate about this. After 3 years the passion changes to something else. So if you are actually determined to follow something, follow it up completely. Don't leave in between. So the thing is perseverance and determination, and you will see yourself on the top.
That was like a very great remark, ma'am, for students. I hope if they hear this interview, they might learn something from this.